Hello? This is making things really hard to keep up with people. Fuck it, we're going 60. If the game can load up.
Hello, guard.
Hello.
Excuse me.
What is your name?
My name?
Yes, your name.
719.
Alright, very good. But what's your actual name?
Is that not good? Can I not stick to 719? I'd prefer to if I could.
Would you like to?
I would.
Sure.
Okay. Appreciate it. What's your name?
I had to join the.
I am Guard Julius Mitchell.
Okay. Well, hello, Mitchell.
Hello.
Is there any work in particular you'd like to see me do?
I don't know, what were you going to go do?
Anything and everything. I was gonna go break some rock. But I mean, I've been here several days, and I've been just working all day, every day, pretty much. So,
Very good. You a friend of,
Ooh!
this one's?
Yeah! Oof.
I see.
am I cleared to go to the rocks?
Yes, I just need to pat you all down before you leave.
Okay. All right.
Sure you understand?
Yeah, that's fine. Where? Against the wall?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Don't want to go past her.
You could just do this wall right here.
Yeah, it's very new.
I see. Any wall will do. This one as well, right here.
Mitchell, my fucking arm hurts. Can you search me already?
Yeah, I wasn't gonna bother because I knew you wouldn't do anything.
Yeah.
You kind of did that one to yourself.
Give me a few days.
Alright, I see. And you were authorized to have that knife. I saw that in the file.
Ooh. Fucking hell. I'm so happy I found him at the graves when that happened. It's fine because Beth makes a habit of going to the graves too. Hi, yeah, Kaya. I'm so bad at pronouncing stuff. Thank you for the follow. All right. Oh God. Thanks for taking my basket, Mary. I'm only in here forever. I'm gonna beat her up. Aww. Your brother is very... Do I have anything I can leave here for her? Nope. Should just drop these things. I think Beth thinks because the gang didn't get back to her too, she's like, they're probably mad at me. Ow. Beth usually comes here, when she first comes to Siska, she'll put the marker down because it keeps getting torn away in the wind or whatever you want to call it. Okay, he's making it difficult, but we're gonna fucking push through this.
The practice of religion was allowed in here. That's why he gave us the Bibles in the first place. Think you should. Let's hope.
Alright, let's try and find him again. Beth, don't give up. I'm so happy that my game and everything, my entire PC crashed there, so now it's separated again. And knowing what time it is, my internet might dip out a second as well, which is fucking fantastic. Where the fuck are you, Alonzo? You little hidden prick. Are you gonna find him, guys? Maybe he went in here. Beth will, after he hurts her feelings. Ugh, stairs. Those are mine. Go on. Go on. Go shut the door. Go on. Daddy's home. I don't think he's in here. Oh, God. Now I need to take another moment Christ in a handbasket. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Are you gonna keep ignoring me?
Keep your shit and keep out of my fucking way.
Firstly, this is not
This wasn't
me.
this wasn't the beginning of a conversation. Okay? You're only here out of convenience.
Fuck you. Anything written in it? Did you just say I'm here out of convenience? I have you know. No. World is fucking crashing down around. I'm I need to. My God, the last hour or so, guys, this just been stressful. Mm. No. Uh, sorry guys, I'm cooking. Oh shit, aiding and abetting. Yeah, that happens actually quite frequently. uh, Cotton, what am I looking for? I've never read the ship name, so I wouldn't know. Wait, does that sound a little weird? I was gonna say us. Oh, hold on. I need to read this right. Uh, you promised me distraction of the frontier. Right enough, and the world hasn't gotten so far gone, or rather, where we have. There's nothing, where nothing is, but God, us. And um. Oh God, how do I spell illuminate? Illuminate? Nope, that's not it. Ew. Fucking tits. Hold on. Thank you. Thank you guys. See, I mispronounce words. That is my my bad thing. And the way I was taught how to spell is everyone's always like, just sound it out. But if you just sound it out wrong, you're gonna spell it wrong. Okay. Uh. Mm. There. I think. Okay, so how's it sound, guys? Also, he just put angel. Um. Sorry to say. I'm not okay here, but I'll manage like I always have, I guess. No other options, really. I have no control here. None. No distractions. None. Be careful. I know it sounds simple, maybe even pointless coming from me, of all people, given where I am, but I mean it in a way I don't think I've meant it before. You talk like you know your entire future, not just the end, which I know. Oh, not just the end? Which I know we all know where we end, but which I know we, I don't like that part. Which I know we all, not, oh, fucking reason. You talk like you know your future, not just the end. Because we all know where we end, but the in between. You talk, you you talk so final, like you've made peace with it, and maybe you have, but I haven't. I'm greedy enough to admit that talk we had, I won't let it be the last one. I don't care how things are closing in or how inevitable it all feels, especially in here. You don't get to just decide. Not with me. You promised me a distraction, remember? Up in the frontier, where where it's quiet enough to pretend the world hasn't gotten so far gone, or rather, where we haven't. Where nothing is but your God and us getting to stand still for a moment, watching the sun come up like there's still something good left for it to illuminate. I'm holding you to that. To that. So don't go getting yourself killed, chasing your mission. Not while I'm locked up in here. Not with no control, please. Because when I get out, I'm going to look for you first, and I expect to find you there because I'm greedy, and because I'm a greedy, selfish person. Beth. I'd say that's pretty good. Don't go get yourself killed trying to be a psycho serial killer, man. Ooh, there. Oh, God. Oh, God. I should have saved that, but whatever. Yeah, because, like, Beth, like, basically people dying while she's locked up in here. That would be, like, the worst fucking thing for her. Like, any of the gang, any of her friends, basically anyone she knows and cares about. God. Things go simple for me. Okay, so Von Clay says, I am sorry, my dearest. I heard of it, most of it. Likely not all, but enough to know where you are now. They said they had blood donors present when I arrived in Blackwater, so I went back to speak with ours in Limpany. Ease minds, soothe a troubled and agitated soul. At present, there will be no turning in. Oh, thank God. Mission unlocked. Even while it is hard to accept, they understand it is not what you would want. Then I went to see the spot at Riggs and found your cane. I know it means something to you. Sadly, I was too late and only saw the transport leave Blackwater. Weber of all stayed behind for a bit so I could hand it over to him. I pray it reaches you. A little comfort, if anything. And I always had my talk with Shu. And I also had my talk with Shu about Sissica topic. I believe I am right when I say I take worry away from you. The way it was presented, it will not be possible for me. While I yearn to be there, as I always have and will, this time I can only be in the spirit and thought. Maybe a visit or two. They won't allow that. Which I would very much like to tackle once it may become harder in there. It is an odd sensation being back to what we used to have so long ago. Telegram exchanges. Let us see if it still can. It's so hard to fucking read this because Keanu's just talking in the back. No no pressure in responding to me. I know you will read when you can and or feel like it. Same for response. You did it before. You can again. In there in there is a lack of many things you hold dear. Some you may have created yourself. Wind the watch up. Fuck. I can't read right now, guys. I'm getting so fucking. Wind the watch up as you have all this time before. Tend to it, listen to it, control the tickling, and remember, time moves on. This will pass too. Not today and not tomorrow, but it will pass. You have plenty more books to write. Aww. And I will be there because this is unconditional. No labels, no limitations. Aw, Von Kleist is such a sweetheart. I love her so much. Hi, Frizz. My God. Beth would spiral in this situation. I'm not gonna lie. Fuck. Beth doesn't feel like writing. Oh my God. Sure. Okay. What a freaking day, guys. Six, you're amazing. Thank you. Alright, Beth is gonna fucking shove this book back at him. Who's that sitting there? Who's this? Howdy. This seems to be the place people sit. Oh, he might be. Ooh. Where do I save? Here, I'll show you. Wait, why are you asking that, Gummy? Oh. Okay, that explains it. Someone's having a crash issue. So, uh, when, people die, I don't feel like deleting their telegrams, so I just save them with the A in front of it so they appear all together. And it goes like this. Wait, where? Aw. I don't even know where Connor's is. What? Am I blind? Oh, right. She couldn't put him with that. Right. That's what I did. There he is. She couldn't, guys. Yeah, my but then Ollie and Morty and Kai, Douglas, Del. Oh my god, rip Dad. Fuck hell. I want to like respond to people, but my brain is like I'm like so overstimulated right now. This last hour, jeez. and like literally trying to walk at 50% and keep up with someone that's at 100% and then getting. I feel bad because obviously I was like, yeah, that's awkward. That wasn't planned. Beth is actually gonna probably move Eric out of the 9 category, so he'll go back into the proper thing. Can't really do much because she's injured. Just shoves a book in her. She's like, motherfucker, Juliet got this for you, not me. I just gave her an idea. Oh, maybe I should. Oh my god. Hello, Axel.
Good to see you, Beth.
Yeah.
Looks like they really did a number on you.
Surprisingly, it wasn't law, but I'm healing.
Some honor among thieves, right?
Some. But when a bitch is your enemy, God, does she hold a grudge.
Well,
How
I
have
was
you been?
always told never to kick a dog while it's down, so I won't make fun of you.
Are you calling me a dog, Axel?
You did just refer to someone else as a bitch.
Yeah, well,
We all have some animal tendencies, don't we?
right you are.
Me? I'm better than ever. Every day I feel better.
Lowell keeping you updated on his adventures.
No, I'd rather not speak to Lowell.
Oh, why not?
Well, they read every single telegram we send out of here, so anything I send him is just another drop in the bucket before he ends up back here. I'd like him to enjoy his time out there, really live life again. He's been here for so long. I
Axel,
guarantee he will regale me on his tales when he comes back.
Axel, you're aware that he won't be coming back, right? The law will not allow him to come back. They are going to kill him if they find him.
I don't doubt that. But part of me feels that they'll try to use him as some sort of message to the rest of us. But there's a chance that maybe he ends up right here on these gallows in front of all of us. We'll just have to see.
Ooh, I want to be arrested for that. Fair enough. I did tell him to enjoy his time out there, but safety is important.
Well, life is full of perfect moments. Then he took his. You don't get
Ah,
many.
I would say hot air balloons are rare in these parts.
The funny thing is that night he caused so much chaos. I could have left too, but decided against it. I've had my fair share of perfect moments, and I think mine are almost up, so I'd rather stay here and wait. Probably for the best.
Probably.
You have any worms by chance?
No, no, I don't.
Well, if you find any, I'd love to have them.
Doing a spot of fishing.
Nope. I've been feeding them to the guards, putting them in all the food.
Kind of you to give them extra protein.
Well, it's not just their food. It's our food too.
That's
careful what you eat
disgusting.
around here. Especially those apples over there. They're rather infested.
I think that's the problem with being here so long, Axel. You do some weird shit to pass the time.
I just like to see people squirm when they find out.
I suppose that's fair as well.
And like you said, added protein makes us stronger in some way. Just have to use that strength in the right ways.
Mm.
Are you here for long?
I'm here for a long while, yeah.
Good to know.
Why are you lonely, Axel?
Never lonely. It's just certain prisoners, they don't let me out when they're walking around here. They say I'm too much of a danger, but people like you, they don't really seem to care. They say that you're more dangerous than I am. So when people are like you, yeah, it sort of allows oversight into people like me. So I'm glad you're here. All eyes will be on you.
Mm. Glad I could help, I guess. Though I don't know how much of a
Things are always moving.
distraction I'll offer in my state.
Well, a trip here and a trip there could be helpful.
Don't tell me you're looking for a damsel in distress, Axel. Doesn't sound like you at all.
Things are always moving here, Beth. Things greater than us always at work. Any distraction is worthwhile.
Oh, it's weird that distraction's coming up.
And trust me, I'm not going to be the one that saves
It
you.
was so good, Gummy.
You'll have to look for someone else for that.
I don't need any distractions. I like them looking at me when I stab them in the throat.
And that's why I like you here. Every day, your presence on here creates something greater. A more powerful soul to be offered eventually.
Hope you're not referring to my soul, Axel, that has long fled the building.
You may think that, but someone more powerful than us, a much darker entity, holds that soul.
Hmm.
You may think that you have nothing left, but every action you take furthers our goals.
Well, I don't think I have nothing left, Axel. Quite the opposite. I'm a force of fucking nature when I want to be.
We'll all have our day, Beth, when the Reaper comes a-calling.
He's crazy, crazy. Yeah, well, wouldn't be the first time I've shook their hand, I suppose.
Things always seem a bit clearer, right? When you stand on death's door, when things sort of align in your head, your purpose.
Hey, thanks for the follow. Oh, the devil of Lemoyne won't even come out to greet me. I doubt the Reaper is gonna fucking care to chit-chat.
No, he doesn't speak. He only takes. Even if it's just a part of us, it all adds up.
Well, good thing I'm a raven then, Axel. Everything dies around me and I kind of thrive off of it.
It seems like we're not too far apart. Who knows? Maybe you're the one I saw in the vision. Maybe it was in Oakland.
Hmm.
Only time will tell.
Well, you know what they call a group of ravens, right? A murder? Crazy, crazy.
Where the fuck is Mitchell?
Hello?
Hello,
What's your name?
Wade Stag.
Wade Stagg?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've met you before. Are you a lifer or you just find yourself in here camping out?
Unfortunately, I found myself in here camping out.
Seems
I've
like
been
life
for
bites
quite
us
a
all in
long
the
time.
ass. Oh.
Oh, eventually, yes.
Hmm. Do you know when you're due for release?
I do believe a long time from now. Yeah, I suppose days are kind of blending together.
Yeah, Sissica will do that. Who the
I'm not
fuck is
sure.
that?
I don't know. Did you know that man you were speaking to on the gallows?
Know of him, yeah. Wait, is that... No. Who the
Who do you think it is?
honestly unsure. I'm not the best at seeing at a distance right now.
I see. It's fair. What happened to your eyes?
Uh, you know, people are pretty fucking needy, and I guess they'll steal anything, even if it's attached.
I see. Which, sorry to hear that happened to you.
Oh, well, life's a bitch, but no, Axel is a long-standing lifer here, and I frequent the place, yeah, I guess you could say, over the years, so I know of him.
Is he
Known
the
him
one
for
with the
quite a
devil
while.
book?
No, he doesn't have the devil book.
Okay.
Well, I'm sure he wishes he did.
No, I mean there's a Bible in the cantina storage called the Devil's Bible or something of the such.
Interesting. Maybe.
God
Maybe
Mary
it is
said
his.
one of the lifers has a personality that is Satan or some such, and it keeps him from hurting people.
Hmm.
I thought that might have been him.
Yeah, actually, it probably is. Axel is. He's one of many, apparently. But I don't think he called himself Satan. He calls himself the Dark Prince. Well, the other one. It's a little on the nose, in my opinion, but
The the Dark Prince, you said?
I believe so. It's been a long while since I've spoken to that side of him, but, yeah.
I see. And how did you find yourself? I do apologize. What is your name?
I'm, Bethany McMannus.
Well, all right. It's a pleasure to properly meet you.
Yeah, likewise, Wade.
And what did you do to find yourself here? If I may ask.
It took them 20 minutes to go through the paperwork, so
I could say the same.
a little fucking everything, honestly. Major thing is I killed someone. Wasn't really my goal, but what can I say? Shit happens.
Anybody important?
No, that was the thing. I was just used him as a tool. I was very not myself in the moment, I guess you could say.
I see.
Typically, if that ever happens, I hope it's a personal vendetta of sorts, or defending ourselves against law or what have you. But this time around, not so much.
Hmm. Hey, you said you've been here many times before.
Yes, uh, been around for a long while, so.
Well, all right. You've met the Gators then.
Yes, I met the gators that came before these gators.
I believe her name was Blueberry. Is that right?
Yes. She also has a mate that doesn't come on land that often at all, actually. Sometimes you see him out in the water.
I was told he was very large.
Indeed, about 2 wagon lengths, I think.
Christ.
Yeah. But Blueberry was killed by my friend, the stick of dynamite and a rat. So.
I see. You were friends with the box gang then.
Mm-hmm.
And what about these new Gators? How do you find yourself working with them?
I don't work with animals. I know a lot of people think it's fucking great to go pet them or trust that they won't bite just because the guards aren't sicking them on us, but I typically get up high and I don't come down unless I'm getting shot or threatened by the guards.
Not a bad idea.
Mm. But they're fast and I don't do well with nature.
Well, I did have a gift for you, but if you don't wish to interact with them, then I suppose that's fair.
Well, I don't wish to interact with them, Wade, but we rarely get that choice. Why is the gift like something like meat to sedate them with?
That's exactly what it is, but it doesn't exactly make them sleep. I suppose it's just something to distract them while you run away, if you ever need it. And I think you might need it with that cane. If you want it, you can have it. But if you don't care to have it, then I'll keep it.
Uh, um, honestly, you probably should keep it. Even if I gave them meat, I'd be waddling away so slowly. I don't think it's gonna do much for me.
All right. I simply just want to try to adapt to this prison. That's my strong suit, I suppose. If I'm going to be dealing with 2 giant gators, then increasing my chance of survival against them is my main priority.
Yeah, there's. I don't know. The gators are hard to deal with. Let's just say that. You can give them as much snacks and shit as you want, but the moment the fucking guards whistle,
Do you have a decent relationship with the gods?
no, I've stabbed too many of them.
I see. So they probably send a whistle on you a fair bit then.
Typically.
Makes sense.
I don't do well in prison. Unless I am forced to, which I'll probably be now, considering how injured I am.
Well, ma'am, I don't think any of us do well in prison. We just have to try to make the best of it, which is extremely difficult.
whistles up in the fucking tower. Yeah. I mean, some people can take being bossed around and ordered about very easily. Some people keep their head down and listen. I'm able to do those things, but the moment they start telling me to do those things, that's when I act out. It's very inconvenient.
It's not exactly easy being told what to do, especially when you can't do too much about it.
Yeah. So, what did you do to get in here?
Oh, it was a long list, but I do believe the main chunk of crimes that I committed against this crossing were bank robberies. There was a few attempted murders in there and such, but not of my want, I suppose.
Yeah, they do
Just kind
like
of
to.
happened.
They do like to pin that shit too. I mean, I purposely was trying to make sure I didn't kill this one lawman. It's more of a making a point, I guess you could say, with them. And I even delivered them to the medical office, but apparently I got attempted murder for it. And I'm like, if it was attempted murder, I wouldn't have fucking tried to take him to your stupid medical office. A dead man can't learn anything, after all, but it is what it is.
Yes, I mean, I suppose I understand my attempted murder charges is just, well, like you say, wasn't exactly my intention to try to murder the moose. I'm sure you understand when somebody does something stupid multiple times in a row, over and over in the same short span of time, you have to try to teach them not to do such. And that is where that came. Oh,
What was that?
I do believe somebody kicked the door.
Axel, are you kicking the door?
Yeah, what of it?
I was just seeing the noise. Carry on.
Just testing its strength still. These doors get old after a while.
Fair enough.
Interesting, man.
You spend long enough in here and reason starts going out the window. I gotta come up with a fucking response to Oh. I'm gonna waddle my way over to the fucking chair.
Are you hungry, Miss McMannus?
Uh, I'm fine. I actually got a bunch of plates of potatoes and shit from Mary.
Oh. Oh, that's nice of him.
She'll take
When
them
was
away
that?
as just when I got here.
Okay. You know, I do believe that woman is like the gator. Or gators, I suppose. She sees stripes and she kind of just goes.
Yeah. I mean, she saw me and instinctively drew her gun, so which is funny because she's the one guard I haven't ever stabbed or attacked. Wait, no, I did attack her once.
Hmm.
But she was attacking my people, so. Speaking of which, do you run with anyone? You said bank robberies. I'm sure you're not doing that solo. Or maybe you are.
No, I wish I had the skill and everything else required needed to rob multiple banks by myself. But no, I'm I'm a rouster.
Rouse.
Not many people have heard of the rousters, which is probably good.
No, your gang's been around for a while, hasn't it?
Very long time.
Yeah, I remember Rousters.
I
And
was
I haven't heard
arrested
in a long time.
for a year and a half's worth of crimes, I suppose. Something like that. Though there was a decent chunk in the middle where we were laying very low.
Jeez.
And what of yourself, if I may ask?
I lead Deadset, formerly Bedlam.
Oh, yes, I have heard of Deadset. Mhm.
Oh. All horrible things, I'm sure.
Well, if I'll be honest with you, Miss McMannus, is it Miss?
I don't know whichever one is a widow.
Ah, well, apologies. I will simply call you Miss,
You could just call me Beth.
if that's what you would prefer. Then I suppose. Beth, I haven't heard bad things about Deadset, but when I asked a certain individual about, I was interested in these other outfits across the crossing, because I've always just kept to myself and the Rousters for the most part. The response was, I don't rightly know what they do.
It's kind of a good thing, actually. When
Do
I
you
took
have a goal?
over, yeah, minding our business typically. That's
I see.
a lot of people don't know what we do because, well, it never involves other gangs or people or shit. We rob banks and trains. Specifically, I love trains. They're my happy place.
You know, I do like trains myself. Railways specifically, I suppose.
Yeah, no, I guess you could say that was my goal. Set out to become a train robber, and when the transit started calling us the #1 train robbers in the state, I felt like I reached my goal. Unfortunately, lately, I haven't robbed as many trains as I'd like, but life can't be perfect all the time. Piano
Oh,
is
if only you
going
could.
nuts in the background. Oh my god. Yeah, right now we're just dealing with law and all their bullshit.
There's a lawman in here already. Did you know that?
He isn't law anymore.
Well, I don't know about all that. Apparently, according to a high roller by the name of Ace Montana, Mr. Ziegler was telling him that he might wish to try his hand at becoming law once again.
Well, he's one of the lawmen. The reason he's in here isn't because of snapping and trying to kill people like some of them tend to do. It was because he prioritized life instead of arrests. When that's a big no-no for all the bloodthirsty lawmen of today's department.
I know that's exactly what he said when I asked him what he was in here for.
Yeah.
Almost word for
Funny.
word.
Funny that law and all their laws and bullshit about keeping the crossing safe. Well, the moment someone saves lives, just not in the way they want, how they want, they fuck them over for it. I typically don't care about law, but that one's actions, I respected that. It annoys me that the rest of the law don't, but it kind of, I guess, hits a nail on the head when it comes to what to expect from the rest of them, doesn't it?
I suppose it does. He told me he was charged with corruption.
Yeah, well,
I'm assuming you know more about this situation than I do, considering what you've told me thus far.
let's just say I would have been in here a lot sooner.
I see. I won't pry on it, as it doesn't. I don't know if you wish to speak about it, but these things do interest me, I suppose. An undersheriff turning around like that, or however way someone might view it, is somewhat of a big event, I would imagine.
I guess when it came down to it, to sedate your curiosity, I was so fucked up I could barely get moved to anywhere. I was in no state to come here, regardless of their stupid medical ward here. Waking up in Siska after the state I was in, it wouldn't have been good. And my people obviously didn't want me coming to Siska too, so they might have reacted heightenedly in town, and Ziegler just made sure no one died. No one went to prison either, which is, I think, what the rest of the law are so upset about. So he stopped death and didn't make any arrests, so naughty him.
Interesting. He said that he did it for his kin. Would you happen to be his kin?
No, I believe that is the person that was taken hostage.
Oh, so you took one of his kin hostage?
Well, I didn't. I was unconscious.
Oh, apologies. Your friends.
My gang, I guess, did, yeah. Desperate times, I guess. Though I don't think any of them knew that.
I
But
see.
when, law are just trickling into town, one by one, group after another, as if the rest of the crossing has nothing going on, apparently, whenever that happens, tensions get high.
Oh, yes. When I took deputies in roads, which is sadly the action that led me here, there was 17 of them looking at me from down the street. They always just show up
Passy,
at the worst times.
don't they? But I got
I
away.
appreciate you answering.
Yeah. I guess it just prolonged the inevitable, but at least I'm not as bad off as I was.
Well, you could be dead.
Yeah, definitely. Oh my-
Did this situation involve the taking of your eye?
Yeah, it was one of the reasons I was unconscious.
Ah. I'm going to assume that it wasn't the lawman that took your eye.
Wouldn't that just be interesting?
Well, that would definitely be something.
Nah, no, the law showed up after, as they typically do. Think, fuck. I'm not one to utilize them to benefit myself. I'd much rather handle that situation myself.
I see. So you are a very independent woman then. Well, you and your gang.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I mean, we got friends and stuff. I'm not saying we're some, not claiming to be some Billy badass or anything, but no, when it comes to that situation, obviously the law have a ton of questions, want to know everything, but the way I look at it, right? Well, first of all, ratting is, we all know where that should lead. Second of all, even in minor situations. I mean, I hate law. I live my life regardless of their stupid laws. It wouldn't make sense to utilize them when it fits my agenda or benefit, even if it meant preventing my injuries. I would have lied and said I was on a fucking picnic.
Well, I do suppose that is respectable. If you do not wish to live by the rules, then you do not wish to take the benefits of them either. Correct?
Yeah. Some things
No, that is fair.
just can't be bent. So now I find myself healing. My gang was protecting me. I got into many fights. But this one fucking lawman grew wise to our tactics, and he ended up chasing me by himself, and he shot down my horse. And as injured as I am, I didn't take too kindly to it.
Oh well, if somebody shot my horse, they would it wouldn't be great for them. So I understand.
So yeah, me and Colt did a fun little dance.
I can't say I've heard of Colt before.
Colt Matthews, he's a deputy, very skilled, good at his job, which means he's the most annoying motherfucker sometimes. But I guess all of them are getting more and more skillful.
Not exactly great for us.
No. They've killed a lot of people lately.
That even less so.
But, considering he's unconscious in a medical ward and I'm standing, fuck him.
Well, at least you have that on them, I suppose.
Yeah, which I guess doesn't matter much from inside these walls, but still, gotta take the small victories when you can.
Oh, especially in here. And where's the rest of your gang? Have they come here with you?
No, they're out there keeping keeping things moving even while I come in here.
Well, that is good.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, coming in here sucks and everyone thinks it's even better when you're holding hands with everyone, but it's not really. All you're doing is giving the guards extra ammunition to use against you. Extra reasons to snap on them and try and kill them when they try and hate your people, so kinda glad to be alone.
Well, God Mary did say that should I do anything silly, that shoot at the people around me and not myself. So I do believe you're right.
Ideal if you don't like any of the people around you. But got a
I
telegram.
try to make, maybe not even friends would be the right word, but decent acquaintances in this place. I do believe that a dangerous individual can be as dangerous as a god themselves.
Yeah.
I have no need for more enemies. Or any for that matter.
Yeah. No, it's I always keep the motto of I will remember who my true enemy is, which is law. And anything that puts me on the low end of that stick I tend to avoid, which includes fucking with other gangs, other people in this life. It's a distraction. It's a way we weaken each other and they come in and swoop in and reap the benefits.
Mm-hmm. They are replaceable. We are not.
Exactly. I'll hobble over to the But yeah, as we fall, we are gone, and then they'll always get a replacement. Which is also why I don't want to risk attacking the guards either anymore.
I know, I figured attacking a guard wouldn't end well for me and my friends, so I told them not to.
Hmm. Hmm. Is it always fucking raining? I hate this fucking place.
It was just raining out. I do believe God might be upset.
Why do you think that?
Just a guess. No one ever really knows what he's thinking.
Hmm. What do you plan to do when you get out of here, Wade?
Oh, that is a good
Dude,
question.
what is the fucking
Well,
religious
very
stuff?
many
that
things
keep
I
popping up?
wish to do, but I do believe I'm going to need money for it.
As all good plans require, I guess.
Mhm. I also am going to need, I wouldn't, employees is the wrong word, but people willing to do jobs, I suppose.
Your gang isn't going to be out with you?
Oh, they will. Oh, I mean, if anything, they'll be out before me. It'll just be me and Delgado in here. But I'm also meant, well, I suppose people like you.
Hmm. I guess the reason I ask is typically when people want to get work done, jobs, they do it with their gang.
Oh, well,
Why would you require more?
you see, I suppose I'll think aloud, and you just tell me if any of it sounds silly, but for that year and a half, everything I did was loud. You know, I went in with my gang to rob a bank. I went in with my gang to get a next of kin from a deputy and such and such. That didn't work. Obviously, it did for a while, and then it didn't. Now I'm putting all of my friends and the people that follow me through hell with me because of my doing. So, I figure maybe when I get out, I'll do the same thing, but a quieter approach. I suppose I'll give you an example. I have, for many years, I traveled through America, mainly from the south to the north. And in those years of travels, I met very many people. We found ourselves in a place where many travelers come and go. We see it all the time. There's a lot of people who have money here, who have things here that they store, things of that nature. So, for example, Beth, let's say you come to me and you say, Stag, I would like to have a job. I say, all right, Beth, here's a stick of dynamite. You go into the Valentine Bank and you find I don't know, a safe box by the name of, well, let's just say Wade Stagg. And you find what's in that safe box and you bring it back to me. And you keep all the money and I'll keep everything else. That way everybody wins, you win, I win. I sell. I'm a, you know, in this situation, I would be selling or ransoming whatever was in that safe box back to the man, or giving it to them if they paid me to get it.
Hmm.
Things of that nature.
An interesting idea.
I suppose it's just I don't have a name for them, but I was calling them advanced jobs. Back when I was being loud myself, I did offer these services to people, but they never really seemed interested. I suppose the people I offered it to weren't exactly money focused.
I think that's the thing, is finding people that are willing to do that type of work, that don't feel like can already get it done without you. Everyone's so damn, honestly, tunnel vision.
I do agree. In this scenario, I would imagine that getting I mean, I understand that sticks of dynamite are decently expensive and quite tedious to do yourself, or can be anyway. So if I was in your position and I heard that, I mean, I don't see why I wouldn't accept. Of course, I would have to trust you or me in this scenario to a certain extent, of course, but if I'm not willing to take a step forward, then I suppose I'm not ready to risk for the reward. So, Miss Beth, should you ever wish for one of these jobs, I do believe I will be setting myself up at the Valentine Church, or at least the surrounding area.
Hmm. It is intriguing. I'll take down your info, discuss it with my people. Seem to be on a bit of a mission ourselves lately, so hard to make promises.
Oh, you don't need to promise me anything, Beth. I understand that people are busy. I won't take offense if you don't require a meeting. Just if you and your friends ever find yourself in need of either quick money or, I'm not going to say easy money, because it probably won't always be easy, but quick money anyway, you just let me know. That is, of course, once I'm out of here and set up. And I'm going to be in here for quite a while still.
Yeah, no, well, I'll get your telegram, for sure. It is a interesting prospect. And
Well,
although I know we have plans, but my vision, for pun not intended, is broad. I can focus on a great many things all at once.
that's good to hear. Are you ready for my telegram, or would you like to walk to the telegram station there?
No, fuck that. I'll just remember it.
All right, you let me know when you're ready.
Oh, I'm ready.
All right. It is EN227. I haven't thought of a word combination for that, but I'll say it one more time. EN227.
Evil nuisance 227. I got you.
There you go. There's a word combination for you to remember.
You said your last name is Sage?
Stag with
Stag.
2 G's.
All right. Well, I'll send you my telegram and information as well.
I do appreciate that. Now, of course, let's just say in theory that everything works the way I want it to, and I have friends such as yourself and others that wish to make this kind of money. The more deals I get, the better they become, the more likely I am to reach out to you or whoever else I've worked with plenty of time. You know, some jobs require a little bit more than just a first meeting in a chat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. These fucking drugs are making my head spin. Sorry.
Oh, you're don't let me keep you if you need to rest.
Oh, I think sleep is going to elude me while I'm here. Typically
I
does.
don't blame you. I do believe I'm gonna wait for it to stop raining and then maybe go and get some potatoes from the fields.
Waiting for it to stop raining. Your sentence might be over by that time.
That is fair, I suppose. God Mary has entrusted me with a dull knife to slice these potatoes with, so she said, and now you're gonna be the chef. And I said, okay, well, I suppose. I haven't really cooked a day in my life, but I've started to learn.
She does like to just point people as chef, doesn't she?
I suppose she does.
She's never pointed me. She doesn't trust me with anything even slightly sharp or dull.
Well, I suppose I can't blame her, considering you've attacked all these gods.
I wouldn't even say all. It's not like I'm just out here, poking holes in people for no reason, but there's a fair few that made it personal.
I can understand that.
But yeah, I don't blame her either.
Again, if you ever need me to cook you something that isn't just a roasted potato, you just let me know.
Honestly, my appetite hasn't been the best. I've just been told I need to eat, so appreciate it all the same.
Well, at least you can eat something that tastes decent instead of something that tastes terrible.
Suppose you're right.
And of course, I can't exactly give you this knife, but should you need it for something else, you can let me know that as well.
Thank you. Hello, Axel.
Hello. It seems they're calling me back to the infirmary. Just wanted to say I hope to see you again in the coming days, Beth.
Oh, I'm sure you will, Axel.
Greetings to you, sir.
Hello, Axel.
Maybe we'll talk more in the coming days. Who knows?
Maybe.
I take it you're probably not here for long.
I'm here for quite a while.
Oh, it's good to know that. Maybe you could be of help.
It depends what it is, but maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Y'all stay dry.
We'll do our best.
Good night, Axel.
Good night, Beth.
I have a feeling I'm gonna have to try and fucking kill that man at some point.
I don't know you very well, Beth, but I had the similar feeling. I wouldn't even say it was more so an aggressive feeling, just one of defensiveness, for me anyway. Something's off about him.
Probably the way he looks at us like cattle.
They seem to have him chained up a fair bit.
No, he alluded to it though, Six. Yeah, well, as he said, I think you overheard some of it. When certain people come around, they do not let him out.
Interesting. Do we know what people those are?
No, I haven't, honestly, I thought Axel was dead. He'd been gone for so goddamn long. I didn't learn a lot about him.
Let's see.
but something about sacrificing people and their souls, some other shit. He's carved runes into the gallows up there. If I had to place any bets, I would say he's looking to... There's people up there.
Oh, are there? I can't see past these hay bales.
I just peeked at them actually from the side of it. But
They might be my friends, but I can't really tell.
a woman in a very light tan hat, cowboy hat, guy with black hair pulled
Oh,
back, I
yes.
think much like yours.
That is Mr. and Mrs. Delgado.
Ah. Do you
They
lead
were-
your group?
I do.
Ah. Impressive that your gang has been around so long.
Well, I wouldn't say impressive, Miss Beth. I would just say lucky. And again, that time where we spent laying low, that was about 4 or 5 months of that year and a half. That caused a lot of deputies that didn't like us to either retire or die in that process.
Helpful, but also I could find that really annoying for myself. I worked hard to become as infamous as I am. I get annoyed when they don't recognize me or know my name. I like
Well,
the
you know,
attention.
I
Though
suppose that is fair.
Oh, it's also a fucking detriment, and I know that too. It would be so much easier if they couldn't recognize me or know who I am. Some of them don't even know what I look like. And I'll say my name, and they go, oh. It's the best moment when it happens.
Yeah, I could see some appeal to everybody knowing who you are, whether that be for good or bad reasons, though. The sheriff, I suppose, that I had the most interactions with, which wasn't very many, was Sheriff Dovey.
Oh, fuck.
I gave her a scar in our first bout a long, long time ago on her face. She, when we came back from our little hiatus, we saw her in town while we were resupplying. She said, I don't know who all of you are. And I said, oh, well, you know what? That is a wonderful thing. She goes, yes, you are. She figured it out, of course. We told her. She said, you're all just so unrecognizable. I think she was trying to get under our skin, which I suppose she would have got under yours. But to us,
There's your
good.
friends if you want to call out to them.
Oh, they know I'm here.
Oh, there they are.
They'll see me. Hello,
Howdy.
Daisy. How are you? Raise your voice, Daisy. I can't hear you over all this rain.
I said, how are you doing?
Oh, there you go. I'm doing all right. How are your injuries?
Healing up, feeling good.
That's good. Daisy May, this is Beth McMannus. Delgado, this is Beth McMannus. Beth, this is Daisy May Delgado with the hat, and Nicola Delgado without the hat.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
You as well. Are you a lifer here as well?
No. Frequent flyer.
Oh, you just get brought in?
Yeah. Yeah, just... Shit, I
You
said
don't happen
frequent
to have
flyer.
any alcohol on you,
RP
do
fell.
you?
No, Mary took all my shit, the bitch.
Well, damn. I'm dribbling down on supplies.
You still have that flask I gave you?
Uh-huh.
Okay, good.
Savoring it throughout the day.
I try to make it last more than a day, but I understand.
Well, you know, I'll just start drinking when the headaches kick in. So, how's the day been? What's happening?
Well, Beth has been around longer than me. Why don't you tell him, Miss Beth?
Not by much. Honestly, not much. Just watched a the lifer Axel roam around in the rain shirtless for about an hour, I think.
Oh, I think I saw a flash of him.
Yeah,
Another lifer, huh?
yeah, he's a lifer.
Interesting.
He's gone into they keep him in the medical lockup. Keep him
Interesting.
away from us, I guess.
According to Beth, he calls himself, sometimes calls himself the Dark Prince. Is that right?
Yeah, there's a bunch of sides to him, I guess. I don't even know if they're all aware of each other. It's hard to keep up with crazy like that, but...
The Dark Prince.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's planning to sacrifice some people. I know he killed some people here. The thing about lifers is they always find fucking knives before you can. They know all the little hiding spots.
Well, deputies like to call us crazy, but hell, have they met somebody like that yet?
Well, they're getting to know the other lifer out and about right now. Lol, he escaped in a hot air balloon.
Oh,
Oh.
yes, the cannibal.
A cannibal?
Yeah,
It's-
Mary was telling me of a cannibal.
It's fine, he doesn't have teeth right now. Unless
Oh.
he found more human teeth and pressed them into his gums like he did last time, but...
Jesus.
That is vile.
Yeah, right now I think he'll just gum you to death, but... Well, I mean, he'll stab you, don't get me wrong, but... No, he got his dentures taken away when he ate a woman's stomach open in here. I don't even know why they thought to give him teeth.
I'm surprised they didn't just give him a bullet, to be honest.
Honestly, at this point, I think even the guards are entertained, and it's the only reason they don't shoot a lot of us.
You know, that does actually, that is a fair point. The guards are exactly, they're not exactly hinged.
Oh my god, it's hailing!
Yeah.
I don't think any hinged person would send 2 giant gators after a group of people. I think I heard Mary's laugh across the entire yard.
Mary does enjoy her gators. She was actually very unhinged when Blueberry was killed.
Oh, well, I can believe that.
Yeah, it was right around the time she locked me in the cell and shot me.
Is it hailing?
Yes.
Jesus.
Nature is fucking annoying. Though it did
Not
come in
quite
handy
what
the
I
other day.
expected in the swamp.
I got away from Law because wolves intervened. That was pleasant.
Good circumstance, I suppose.
Fucking Mary took away my goddamn basket and all my fucking tea.
Well, she must really not like you.
No, she doesn't. One time, I just said hello to her, and she took it as a good excuse to shoot me in the leg.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
well. I cannot say I've yet to see a side like that from Mary. You know, she may send alligators towards me and yell at me, but she's yet to shoot me for simply saying hello.
Well, it was after I just stabbed the fuck out of one of her guards twice. She
That would
wasn't
make
really
sense.
happy. It was like a few days later. Like, let it go, woman. Also, that fucker had it coming. He locked someone in solitary because they forgot their number.
Speaking of which, for both you Delgados, remember your number.
402. I don't think I think.
473.
Might be 602 actually.
I do believe it's 602 Delgado, but don't take my word on that because mine is 441. And every time you hear your number, my number is said right after.
Oh, 601. That's what it was. Not
There you
602.
go.
Yeah.
Hmm.
601. So, what did you do to land yourself in here?
Fleeing and eluding, participating in shootouts, torture, and second-degree murder.
Who did you kill?
I don't even know, actually.
Interesting. You are solo, or do you run with a group?
I lead Deadset.
Ah, yes. I believe we've heard the name once or twice.
Yeah. Probably the only reason I haven't been in here, or was able to avoid here as long as I've been as injured as I am, but... Well, today was the day, I suppose.
Any other friends in here?
Acquaintances, but no. My gang is still out and about.
Excuse me for a moment.
They weren't with you when you were caught.
In a way, we were all together. I wasn't able to take part in this fight that the law were pushing for. So they wanted me to run ahead and escape and meet them somewhere, and this was the second time we did it, so Matthew Colt was wise to the plan. And I guess when I broke off from the chase, so did he. Tracked me to Riggs. And while I was checking my telegrams, he shot my horse.
Just walked up and shot it?
He said it's time to stop running. And I was like, well,
Wow.
that's just fan-fucking-tastic, because I am so fucking done running. And we got into a fight. A long one. I ran out of ammo, and I don't really remember exactly. I know I had my knife. I threw a tomahawk at him, and I don't know, by the end of it, he's in the medical ward unconscious, and I'm here.
Well, I hate the idea of somebody just executing a horse, but part of me almost is astonished by the gall on that man to do such a thing. He must take his job very seriously. It is almost commendable.
Well, you'll regret making things personal.
Yes, indeed. Most of them do, anyways.
Are you
Well,
hungry, Delgado?
I could eat.
I'll go see if there's anything I can make.
Oh, no. Stay seated. It's okay. I'm not hungry. I thought you just had something readily available on you.
I don't mind making something.
No, please have a seat.
Okay.
Thank you.
he was eager to test out his chef skills, Delgado.
Oh, I've had his cooking for the last few days. He's quite good at it. I didn't realize he had such a expertly chef side.
I do believe you're flattering me, Delgado. I wouldn't call myself anywhere close to any of that.
Well, when you're keeping the company we're keeping currently, it is the best I've had so far.
Well, fair enough.
Wait, was that some sort of snap at me?
No, the prison itself.
Okay.
Delinquents alike.
I'm like, how would you
God,
know what
the
my
ones we
cooking's
thought
like,
they-
asshole?
No, I mean this godforsaken place. His cooking is the best I've had. From the
In comparison to the rest of this
Yes.
hellhole.
the wormy apples, the moldy bread the gods try to throw at you. At least the potatoes we dig straight out the ground and it goes into our bellies right after.
With some milk and salt.
Yeah, Axel did warn me that he's putting worms and everything. Fucking asshole.
Oh. I don't like this man, I don't think.
If he's making our life harder here, then
Well, that is where the crux of the matter comes in, Delgado, because with lifers, they typically have weapons you don't have. And, well, the fact that we're all in Siska, it's very hard to hide a body, and it's very, very hard to not have a lifer be noticed as dead or missing. And when you
Also, I
kill
have a
in
weapon.
Siska,
His name is Bubba.
Bubba?
Oh, yes. Bubba.
The only thing I've ever seen Bubba run from is that gator, which is
Noob
understandable. I
Raider.
don't blame him for it.
Hi! Wait, who did you play? Jane, she's dead. Her
Bubba
daughter's
is
alive.
twice the
She's
size of
in
a
this
normal
server. I
man
play her.
and maybe
she's rude,
20 times the strength.
but Noob.
Good old Bubba.
Oh, fuck, that's why. Hi!
Oh, now I'm worried.
Hey, Eric!
I'm gonna go to the canteen anyway to see the food
Well-
supply and hope there's no worms in it.
I'm gonna
I'll
sit
be
here and
back.
stay dry.
All right.
Jane's dead.
So,
She died off
Deadset.
screen, so. Mm-hmm.
what is your goal?
Your, friend
Boss.
asked me the same thing. I was gonna say boss, but I didn't want to be forward with it.
No, that's fair. We are a tightly knit group. He leads everything. I'm his right hand, and
Yeah, Jane had
but at the
a
end of the day, he's the
child.
boss.
and IRP that she's in the server. Well, I don't know. Goals are kind of forever changing, it seems. I guess, I used to have the simple goal of just being known as train robbers. Succeeded in that. Wanted my name to be known when I spoke it, even if they don't know my face. Succeeded in that. Though every time you succeed in a goal, it comes with its own struggles. So at this point, I'd say my goal is surviving as long as possible, doing exactly whatever we want to do given any given day. Not the easiest task.
No, I suppose it is not.
I'm gonna go grab something to eat from the cafeteria. I'll be back.
All right.
What's your
Well,
goal?
I mean, we're trying to amass a very, very large sum of money and leaving. Once we've dried the bounty of this godforsaken place, we are gone. Us being caught after being on the run since 1903 was a dire setback.
Yeah, I would assume so, especially with the fines and all that shit.
Yes, the mean stag alone.
How have you been
I
doing?
believe we both have a $12,000 fine each.
Oh shit.
Indeed. There's still my wife who just left. She's probably up there as well, around the 10 to 12,000 mark. And everybody else like Bubba, Conway, Hawthorne, they probably all sitting around similar times as well.
Oh, before I was in debt, $50,000, roughly, give or take a few thousand, and then the bank had a fire in the filing room, and apparently they lost all that information, and I think I was only like. They said, "Oh, pay $10,000 and you can have all of your safety deposit boxes back." And I held out for the longest time, but eventually I got so fucking pissed off. My debt just kept accumulating again. I ended up spending $40,000 in one day, paying off my debt and a few of my friends.
Good Lord.
Yeah, it was very frustrating, especially now when I find out that you can do, community service for such things.
Yes, you can do community service in prison as well. You can actually work off your debt while serving time. Quite a feat that is.
There's
I
no
can't
force
imagine I'll be
permit.
out there doing community service for the lawmen, wiping down their stations and so forth. But in here, I got nothing but time. Might as well do what they like.
Exactly. Yeah, I won't do community service out there, but in here, like you said, there's not much time for anything else really, or too much time for everything else, I suppose.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, the natural, I suppose, jobs of this place is already what they consider community service. I'm already going to be digging up potatoes, but they'll take it as community service, so why not?
Mm-hmm. And it's also a good place when you have calm moments. This is the only place I fish. And then I sell the
Bobo's a
fish to
fan of
that man.
fishing.
Yeah, you get a fishing pole, you dig up potatoes, you find worms, you use those, and you can actually make a lot of money. Hell, there's some fish you can get. That guy will pay you $300 or so for.
Does he buy them at the same price as the butchers?
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. I did not know that.
I remember I dedicated myself to fishing one day, and I made about $1,500.
God damn. How many hours did that take?
Yeah, fair few, I think. I was probably around for 4 or 5 hours.
Catch one of those expensive ones or just everything accumulated?
Nah, just everything accumulated. Though I did catch one of those fucking huge ones that he paid like a lot of money for once, and that was great. Is another one of your people over there?
Does not look familiar to me. Don't believe so.
I hear there's quite a few people in here.
I'm gonna go be nosy.
Yeah, there's a fair bit of people in here that are... Oh, trying to think. Who have I seen? You lifers, some of the Olvidados, Mr. Undersheriff Ziegler. That's another one. Trying to think. Oh, Rathskeller folk. Them two. A man by the name of Logan was being chased around by the alligator.
Thomas Logan?
Maybe that was his name. He's got a black hair, black ponytail, mustache.
Oh, maybe not. God, I was gonna have to get a fucking knife together.
Who's Thomas Logan?
A rat. A
Interesting.
filthy,
He run with a
dirty
group.
little fucker. Who doesn't have enough holes in his body.
Does he run with a group?
No. He has friends. He's always prided himself on kind of being viewed as a businessman. My gang used to do business with him back in the day when we were led by someone else. And he banked for a lot of people, if you know what I mean. Did a lot of fencing and learned a lot about people. And disappeared for a long while, and when he came sniffing about again, he made a deal with law, turned over all the information he knew, all the money, all the gems, gold, bonds, everything he'd accumulated, probably like it was several tens of $1,000s worth, apparently. And sold everyone out.
Darling, I'm
Spent
so
his
sorry
time
to
up.
interrupt. Can I borrow you for a second?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you see him, he deserves a stab. Just know that.
Keep that in mind.
So prison time in here actually isn't too bad. It used to be really long. I think the max you can get is a month IRL, but you gotta work your ass off to get that. And if you're pacing and everything, chances are you won't get it. So for example, I had 2,000 days. I had 2,000 days, and I'm out of here on the 13th. And the way it works, I guess, is like, so like you can get 1,000 days or something, and I think you could be out of here in a 1 day, but then it's I don't know the exact time, but let's say 800 days is an overnighter, an overnight stay, right? And then 400 days is more than that, is another like half day, and it slowly compounds itself to all of a sudden each 100 days on top of that is another day, like IRL day. But I know it's not that, because I have fucking 2,000 days. I'm in here till the 13th, which is Monday, which is great. I might stay a little longer though, because I did murder someone and torture. Charged with torture. I don't know. It really depends. Oh, I just got here today. There was oh my god, man, the most badass fucking arrest ever. It won't be in this VOD. It's actually because my game crashed hard when I got here. It's in the previous VOD I had. Beth and the gang got found at Thieves Landing. They ran and got into a big fucking fight. Yeah, torture equals fun. Exactly. Some people even choose to stay longer. Yeah, exactly. So, like, I never, like, in-game, I'm always like, don't say that, because, like, I love Siska having weight, right? And if Siska is a horrible place and we're all like, oh, don't go there, we're gonna fight and risk our lives to avoid there, it doesn't make sense if you come here and then you're saying, yeah, I'm staying more, though. And some people will literally say, oh, I'll stay here with you. And I'm like, don't say that. Just pretend you have the same, like, you can RP and pretend you have the same amount of days as me, you know, do that instead. But yeah, like, basically, you could stay in here for a month if you wanted, 2 months, fucking even longer. It's completely up to you. There's no forced permas or anything like that. Wild just has the rules that it has set, and they expect you to learn how to pace yourself out, so you're not, you know, getting in 13 gunfights, you know, every day, and, you know, just pulling focus. It's about the story building, so that's why I try and avoid gunfights. I love the story building stuff. So if I can meet lawmen, you know, and not, you know, have a fight, everyone's, you know, getting RP. Like today was fucking a masterpiece of amazingness. Colt chased Beth after her gang and Law got into a fight, and she's too injured to fight, so she ran, but then he killed her fucking horse at Riggs. And he's like, I'm tired of you running, Bethany. And then she's like, you know what? I'm fucking done running there, Colt. And then so they got into a fight, but I knew it was gonna end in her getting arrested there, because she's missing an eye, so her shooting can't be that good, and her leg's injured, so she couldn't really run, and if she ran, she would be injured, so that's why she's further injured now. But yeah, it was so fucking fun. It was the best. It's been raining for a fucking hour. Swear to God. Swear to God. Oh, there she is. Actually, Noob, you'll know this is Raven. This is Raven, though she stopped going by Raven and called herself her real name, which is Beth. Yeah, totally. I know a lot of people that have applied a few times and had to apply a few times and they got in. It's just basically like, you know, read the rules and go over it again. But it's definitely worth the effort. Trust me. It's been so fun. It's been an absolute blast. I love it. And it's nice to have so many people with the same goal in mind for story. And who the wait? Oh, I thought that woman was wearing a dress. Oh my god, it's gonna be really awkward if they're like hired to kill Beth or something. Wouldn't that be sick? But yeah, Beth is technically in here with Ziegler, which is the lawman that got charged with corruption, literally for helping her. And he's mad and he keeps avoiding her. And I'm like, get the fuck back here. And I'm at like 50% walk speed trying to keep up with this little dingleberry. And but he had to log, so he basically told Beth like, fuck off. She's like, ee. So we'll get to RP with him. I think he will be on again late tonight, but I don't think I'll be able to be around that long. Because it's Wednesday. It'd be different if it was a Thursday or something. I don't know. There we go. Oh, you know what? Shit. Let's go to the telegrams. Oh no! I'm sorry about the ad.
Fair enough, I suppose. That makes sense.
I suppose if they want me to take it off, they'll just tell me.
Yes. The weather also took a big turn for the worse today.
It's been raining.
I wonder why.
I wonder
I
why he
guess we
just
are on the
signed it
swamp,
Angel.
so
He
you
must have
could
been
expect
really
anything.
tired.
Do you expect hail in the swamps?
Now that one I did not expect, I will say.
You know, they did say that God has sent lots of bad weather in the past. Usually a
Yes.
sign of bad tidings.
But wasn't that like city devouring bad weather?
Well, it didn't start that way, but yes, eventually.
I don't want to die.
When's the last time you've seen hail in the swamp? Or a swamp?
A good question, because we're not in the swamp often.
Well, I suppose we have nothing to worry about as long as swarms of locusts or crows and things of that nature start flying around us. Frogs, toads, yeah.
Well, considering although if the winds get strong enough, we might.
I hope a frog or two isn't a bad thing, but more than that's probably a problem.
Yeah. I hear it. You hear it?
The frogs?
Yes.
You hear the frogs?
Are
I
they
hear 3 of
religious
them.
group?
You don't hear them?
No.
I'm going nuts.
You might be. I hear rain. Well, I do believe this isn't good.
Why?
Well, like I said, it started bad, and then it got worse.
If there is a world-ending calamity, surely the gods will be too busy trying to get back to their loved ones and trying to keep us in here, right?
And how do we get off the island?
I'll swim to a nearest boat,
You
throw
want to
off
swim
the
in that water
passengers.
with two of the biggest gators you've ever seen swimming around it?
Also,
They'll
the
have to
guards have
s-
cannons.
They have cannons.
Interesting.
It would make sense. I can't really see up on that wall.
I don't want to know what it feels like to get hit with a cannonball directly.
I
don't even know
copied
if
the
I'd
right
feel
one,
it, to be
right?
honest. I think I
I
might
was
just
going
die.
to say, I don't think anybody dead or alive knows how I feel.
What if it hit you in the arm?
Well, I suppose that does count. What if it doesn't even blow your arm off? What if it just mangles it so bad it's all twisty-turvy all over you?
I don't know which I think I'd rather it just come clean off.
Well, yeah, I mean, if it gets destroyed enough, they're just going to cut it off anyway.
Get hit
Exactly.
hit in the arm with a cannonball and find yourself hugging yourself twice around.
Yeah, it doesn't sound enjoyable. Daisy, do you have a coat? Would you like to sit under cover? Okay. I'm gonna go then.
Is it 2 Ps? I feel like it's 2 Ps. Oh god. Yeah. Woo! Thank you. Have a good one. Noob, thanks for stopping in. Feel free to stop in whenever, man. Let me know if you need help with going over the rules and stuff or have any questions. I can try to help. Having to take a shade, having and okay, so we I should telegram Grover back. Oh. Mm. What should I say? No, not hopefully. Fuck sake. We're missing each other. If you want to good enough. Fuck it. We'll just do that. There we go. Mother Nature, can you not? Let's go look over here. Also, she totally has this tied around her waist. 100%. We're getting more cigarettes. More cigarettes, I guess. Some seats. Oh God. You know what, Mary? You could have gave me my tea. You could have gave me my tea, Mary. We're gonna have beef with Mary now. Over tea. Wars have been started over last. Actually, I think a war was started over tea, to be fair, in real life. Wasn't there? Like herbs and stuff? Something? I swear there was. How many do I need? 20. 20. Man, today was insane. You know, I might take I feel like if I take a break, I'm gonna just keep going to bed. Maybe. To be fair, I do not know American history as well as I should. Also, I'm old as shit, so when I was in school learning history and social studies, it was a long time ago. But yeah, I just saw something on TikTok, and it's like it showed like the year, and it's like something about tea or something. I can't even remember. It wasn't TikTok. It was YouTube. Yeah, I don't fucking look at TikTok, but and they're like, oh, something about tea, something they took our tea or they something, and they're like, to war. But it could have been the British. Not too sure. I wasn't paying enough attention, and this is. I wonder if that. All right. We gotta drink this pharmacy flow, laudanum. Oy. Oh God. Oh, okay. I was wondering what the notification was. It's just letting me know that my YouTube was uploaded proper. Oh, I have to, oh my God, it stopped raining! As the morning dew approaches. Wait, where did that guy go? Actually, wait, hold on, guys. I did send, something into the paper for... See if Nacho's in here. Blind. Taste Roads. Becoming a blood donor. Dirty boys gone large. Once more, the Roanoke Guzzler is said to be stalking Bacchus Tunnel, described as towering thing with yellow eyes. What the fuck is this? Turned an ordinary run into a sweet affair aboard the... Okay. Oh, honey. Bees. There's what? Beekeeping. Oh! Ignacio Nacho Lopez of Deadset died on March 25th. 3 deputies led by Undersheriff Gashade chased Lopez and Beth McMannus to the burned ruins of Fort Riggs. Lopez held off the 3 deputies to allow Beth's escape. In his efforts, he was wounded and died at the fort. Known by most as a violent outlaw, those close to him spoke of his loyalty, resilience, and care for his own. Beth, assisted by the box gang, claimed his body in Blackwater without incident. Oh, Jesus. Following the death of their leader, Benny, Rathskeller raided the town of Armadillo as revenge, barricading roads and setting deadly explosive traps. Rathskeller made clear this was a last stand. Intense gunfire shook the town for most of the day, ending with 4 members of Rathskeller dead. Leaderless and decimated, this marks the end of the once notorious gang who sought total control of Blackwater and the further west. Damn. Star is made. I wonder if Ziegler will be in here one day. Bruh. I don't know. Okay. Oh. I'm gonna post this. I'm gonna post it. Or what? Share it, you mean? Derp. Actually, fuck it. I'll put it in here too. I'm gonna post it, actually. In the Discord. With a little spoiler warning. People don't get spoiled. But everyone technically knows, so. There we go. Boston Tea Party. Okay. Well, these guys are hanging out here again. Oh, deep.
How you doing, mate?
If that was an actual question, I'm in Siska, so life is shit, but
Yeah, well, that's the shit thing about this island, I guess.
though I suppose living is better than other alternatives. How about you?
Well, about the same as you, I guess. I mean, sure, living is better than the alternative sometimes, but I mean, living can be awfully hard sometimes.
I'm gonna see if I can get myself some water. I'll be right back.
Sure.
Are you the Rouster too, or someone else?
No, ma'am, I've just met these fine folk.
Oh, well,
My
hello.
name is Oliver Jennings.
I am Beth. Nice to meet you, Oliver.
Pleasure. How
Always
long
have.
you been in here for?
I just got here today.
Oh, hell.
Yeah.
In here for a while.
Yeah, I'll be in here for a while. Fuckers.
Gunfight?
Yeah. Yeah. Typically how it goes. I wasn't turning myself in, so they tried to force the issue. How about you?
Gunfight as well, ma'am, last night.
Oh, you're so polite, guys.
Real hard one. Deputies put up out there compliment there, but a mighty fine fight.
Yeah, well. Skilled as ever. The cunt.
Yeah.
Oh, he checks the description, the conditions. Yeah. Well, do you run with anyone?
A few people, ma'am, yeah.
You're very polite.
I appreciate that. I mean, I was raised to have some manners, I suppose, and hell, I'm polite to some people, but impolite to others, but you have no reason for
Warranted,
me to
I'm
be.
sure.
Of course. Of course.
Well, forgive me if I don't call you sir. I guess I wasn't raised right. I don't mean it as disrespect, though.
Well, I don't take it as a sign of disrespect, so we don't have to worry about that. Are there any guards around?
There were,
These
but
assholes.
yeah, we only got the low-ranking ones wandering about, but the higher-ranking ones are all fucking in their goddamn bunker, I think. Barrack. What is it called? Fucking.
Guardhouse.
Yeah. Barracks.
Sure.
There we go.
There's some mean assholes out there. Real mean.
Yeah, there is. What have they done to you?
Well, I mean, nothing since before last night, but I mean, I've had to, well, quote unquote, clean all the hot boxes, but it wasn't really cleaning.
Yeah, no,
Sort of the opposite.
I get that.
feeding gators, walking the gators, all that type of shit. Barbaric type of shit.
Mm. Is this your first time here in Sisika?
No, ma'am, not my first time here. I mean, this is the first prison I was in, I guess. I ain't never been in prison before this. Jail, sure, but a measly jailhouse, they don't have much on this.
No, they do not.
Yourself, first time?
Oh, hell no. No, I've been around for a while. I come through here often.
Howdy.
How you
Oh,
doing,
howdy.
partner?
I'm doing well. Doing well. As well as I can.
He's gonna get the
Is this your
telegram.
friend here, Jennings?
Yes, ma'am, Mrs. Delgado. This is my friend. This is James Grover. Grover, this is Mrs. Daisy May Delgado.
That's me. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir.
Pleasure to meet you. I wish it was under better circumstances, but here we are.
Siska seems to be a place to meet people, but like you said, not the best way to meet people. Not the best place to meet people. But I believe I met y'all's friend Duke recently. He's very
Oh,
helpful
Well-
to us.
He's a good man. He's a good man. I believe he just got out recently.
I mean, I can't help but be a bit saddened, but at the same time, I'm sure it's a good thing he's gone.
Yeah, one goes in, the other goes out. It's
What do they say? 2 trains in
Unfortunate.
a night?
something like that. Is that you, Beth?
It is indeed. Hello, Grove.
Howdy. Well, figured you didn't get back to my telegram, but here we are.
Law been fucking hunting, keeping us fucking busy as all hell.
That they have. Been on everybody's tail real bad.
Yeah. Coordinated sons of bitches, aren't they?
That they are. You have another one of those, Oliver?
Of course.
Fantastic. Well, if you do find the time today, we could have that discussion here and now, I guess. No better place, huh?
Yeah, no, perfect timing, honestly. I'm not getting too tired quite yet.
Alright. Alright, well, we can have it now, I guess. We can go over to the benches over there, I suppose.
Well, I'll lead the way. Who the fuck? Oh, another Alvarado? Oh, God.
Well, I suppose the main topic of discussion will be a pump action shotgun, if I'm not mistaken, unless Eli took anything else, but I believe that is what was taken. I don't think he took anything else, unless I'm remembering wrong.
No, I believe he just took the pump. Though that's definitely a topic of discussion. There's more I'd like to discuss beyond that.
All right. If you'd like to start with that, then go right ahead.
I guess, Grover, I want to know your take on things. I know Alvadados, you guys have been around for a long while. As long, if not longer than us, maybe? I'm not too sure, actually. Tend to not get caught up in other people's business, but we're two very persistent gangs, it seems. And persistent gangs that have been around as long as we have tend to have, well, a lot of focus from law. And with law terrorizing people as often as they like, killing many people on this side of things, I find myself less wanting to deal with anyone else than my true enemy, which is law. And I get everyone needs to make their money somehow, some way. But I want to know if you think it's there's other options out there than fucking with each other.
I'm a very straightforward man, Beth. The way I see things is fairly plain. While the law breathed down our necks, they killed some of mine, killed a friend of mine just 2 days ago, as a matter of fact. I do not consider them an enemy worth putting the focus of my entire gang on. They are what lies between me and financial freedom. That's what they are to me. They are not an enemy. So I deal with them as they come. I'll gun them down, they'll gun me down. You see, the problem is I'm more than happy to sit here and we can discuss why law is always going to be the burden in both of our backsides until kingdom come, but ultimately that ain't gonna change. It never will. There's no version of this, Beth, where law does not reign supreme. And we do not end up in here every time. But there, of course, is meetings that can be had to bolster strength and business and opportunities amongst folks like ourselves. And that is something that has happened with many of the gangs out west and ourselves, and we have many friends. I wouldn't call them allies by any means, but people we have worked with in the past. We do business with. And
Oh God, this is so
the
stressful.
way I look at
Because
things,
I'm
the
by
way my
myself
people
and I
look
don't
at
want to say
things,
the wrong thing that others aren't going to
if
agree with, you know?
you are a gang member, a civilian, whatever you might be, if you are not assisting and putting money in our pocket, you're all the very same to me. And that is as straightforward as I can possibly be. I get not taking somebody hostage because they're wanted. In fact, we have done that very thing for one of yours before. Picked her up, and she told us she was wanted, and we let her go. That I can respect, because I do not wish this place on anybody. Not even my enemies, not even people that are potential competition for me. But when you have somebody like Von Klast riding around the crossing with over 40 grand's worth of weapons on her, and my people are hungry, real fucking hungry for money, Beth. We all want to get out of here. I will not ask them not to take that opportunity. At the end of the day, you and I are not business partners. We do not benefit each other in any way. We may have mutual,
I'm trying to think of how she would word this.
what do you call it?
Oh, I'm not good
Not
at
even friends, perhaps
wordsmithing.
just mutual acquaintances. But ultimately, that's about it. And so it makes it quite difficult for me to look my people in the eyes that need this money and tell them to turn down a mark like that. Because frankly, that's what Von Klaas was that day when she was riding around. And so I've spoken to Eli about this gun. I've seen the gun. The gun is just fine. That being said,
Oh, I hope I spelled that right. Oh God.
if she wishes for that gun back, if you wish for that gun back, there is a price he has asked for. He will not go under. He will not go over. It is what it is. And that price is 10,000.
Tuh. I can respect everything you've said, Rover. And you are ideally right on most of it. I guess our viewpoints are slightly different in some aspects, as I don't punish the law for doing their jobs. I don't view them as an enemy that I'm focused on. They are very much in my way as well. And I deal with them when they're in my way, and I deal with them when they make it personal. Other than that, they do their thing. They try and lock us up in here, and I let them try and do their measly little fucking jobs. And we get back to it. Lately, well, as you've dealt with your loss, we have dealt with ours as well. They killed one of mine recently. Though with them, they like to rub it in our faces and make it personal. But that's neither here. The way I look at things is, yes, making money. Everyone has their own goals. Goals they're working towards, whether that be getting enough money to get the fuck out of here, whether that be living a life free from being controlled by others, regardless of the consequences that come from that. I think that's more my thing. I want to rob the trains, I want to rob the banks, I want to do what I want, and if law try and stop me, I handle them, and if they stop me, well, I deal with the consequences from that. But money is never really my goal. Not entirely. If I have enough to keep going, then I have enough. I don't plan to leave here. I do think in our quest to reach whatever goals we have, to do what we do, there is a weight, a scaling system of risk versus reward. Now, typically with smaller gangs that show up and burn out almost as fast as any and civilians, and yes, I guess Von Kleist can be seen as a very rich mark carrying around what he does, but two large gangs fucking with each other, that drains pockets faster than anything. Grover, now you know that. You've been around long enough, I'm sure I don't have to tell you. Typically with stupid shit like navies and stuff, unless they're very personal items, I don't give a fuck how someone makes their money. But, I guess the reward of a shotgun is high as much as the risk of said shotgun is. I don't much care about small things, but handing $10,000 over to another gang, albeit an option. I mean, what's to stop you guys from robbing Von Kleist again and again and again, and then others, and others see it and rob. There's a bit of an obstacle there in just picking the easy route. Is others see you picking the easy route and benefit from it. It's why I basically slapped Growler in the face when he wanted an apology from me to avoid a war. I do not want to get in a fight or have bullshit between us over a gun or money or anything as materialistic as all that. And I understand you want to make your money. So I guess I'm trying to figure out a way we can both benefit from this in a way that is acceptable to both parties. Because from a realistic standpoint, Grover, and I think you know this too, if this happened to you, there's just some things you can't do as a gang.
Of course. No, of
Now
course there is.
that's not to say I'm not trying to be threatening or pull the whole fucking whatever everyone else does. Like I said, my goals are driven towards me living a free life of excitement and as little fucking bullshit as possible, which has its own challenges. And I understand you need to make money. Now, a quick mark that could possibly make you $10,000 in one sitting, albeit has its advantages in the short side of things. In the long run, you get $10,000, and I mean, what if that leads to a war that costs you 20, 30 lives? Instead, wouldn't it be better if found a way to assist one another long term, make each other money, or at least the opportunity for a lot of money?
Where I'm at the moment with all of this, Beth, I have a pump action shotgun in our possession. Not on me, of course, but with Eli. Where, as you said, it is a $10,000 mark. Now you speak of lives being risked, and you're right. I very well understand what comes with that, but it's also the same risk that applies when we go ahead and rob a bank for $1,000, $2,000, whatever it might be. A bloody gang war is not going to be ideal. Of course it's not, it never is. But ultimately, Beth, where I'm at right now, you have the option to pay, and I get it. And in the day, if I was sitting where you were, I would not pay me either, to be frank. But this is the bargain we are pulling. This is the ransom, if you will. That being said, that gun will not be lost to time. It will not be locked away in some box somewhere. If y'all want it, you have two options. This is me again, being as blunt as I possibly can be. You either pay or you come get it back. It's as straightforward as that. I'm at a very strange point in my life, Beth. I've been doing this an awful long time, even before I came here to the crossing. And I'm about ready for one good old mark, maybe two more, and to be done with it all. By people, whether they think it was the right call or not to take that gun in the first place, we all have one common understanding, and that is survival. We've been in the deserts of New Austin for coming up maybe on 2 years now, fighting like fucking maniacs. Anybody that wanted it, we would fight them. And people have lost limbs, eyeballs, ears to the Wicker Gang. I've lost people to the law. I've scalped people for principle.
I like Grover, man. This is awesome.
I'm getting tired, Beth. Real tired.
You've been running a long race, Grover. I get it. Done a lot, seen a lot. When you're approaching that finish line, like you said, you see a few more marks finally crossed. But the thing is about reaching the end of the race, when you see the finish line, makes you rush towards it more likely to stumble where you can reach it. I don't think our gangs being at odds with each other is gonna make either money. Definitely make both of us problems. Definitely capable of turning things horrible very fast. I mean, we all know it. I think too many people pardon the pun, jump the gun a little to the first violent option lately. And like I said, I really hate in this situation. The only reason I'm here isn't because law. It is because some other person injured me and made me unable to fight law. And that is why they got to me. And law do it every fucking time. They did it with Mercer, they do it with whomever. I'm sure you've experienced it. You're injured from other bullshit and law sweep in like vultures and have at it. And I really am a petty bitch and I don't want to give them that satisfaction. And $10,000 is a lot of fucking money. But for me, it's more what comes after. I like to look at things in a broader scope, I guess. Short-sighted, simple thing, yeah, I could pay you 10 grand, get my gun back, and be on my fucking way. But, the moment people hear Deadset pay for their shit, the moment they hear, wow, look at how much the Alvarado's made from that. Then I got some other fucking Tom, Dick, and Harry doing the same shit. And eventually, it's gonna lead to more shit. Which I know you don't care about. Don't get me wrong. I know you're out to make your dollar. And what comes after don't really matter too much, but I guess I'm just trying to make sure you understand why the hesitancy, and if I don't pay you the money, why you know it's not so much a pride thing as it is a long-term investment to stay the fuck out of bullshit with 100 other fucking people that are going to want to follow your footsteps.
I have a few things to, I guess, say to that. I understand paying that money, it ain't the best of looks to the other gangs. But thankfully, we ain't friends with many. As I said, we do business with folks, but after our friends over at Red Skeller passed away, we don't really have much allies in the West. It's quite peaceful out there these days. But whatever choice you make, Beth, whether you choose to pay the 10, you choose to war over this. I'm a man of, I guess, very strict ideals. As I said, I've been fighting an awful long time. I don't find joy or pleasure in kidnapping you all one by one, torturing you. I don't find pleasure in any of this, I should say, but especially not that. I'm a man of chess, Beth. Like this here board in front of us. And if you choose to battle, if you choose to war us for this gun, I can say with utmost certainty. You will never be put into the hands of the law or left somewhere for the law.
Oh, I love them already.
And granted,
Respect.
your injuries or injuries from that we may sustain, that is a inevitable fact that we'll both have to
No,
face.
doesn't.
People will bleed on both sides, and it will not be good for business. But given law is a common enemy to both of us, and that will never change. And I will always dislike the law more than I dislike you or your folk. Of that alone, of what they stand for. I do not wish to
Fuck.
cause a war
10,000? Bro,
of
like,
secrecy
there's no way.
and kidnapping and torturing and anything else. I like plain battle, Beth. A game of chess. If you win, you get your gun. If we win, we'll keep the gun. And as a sign of good faith, your folk will never be touched again. Out of respect for the art of the chess.
Hmm. An interesting proposal. You know, one thing I do know, Grover, and I say this respectfully, and I'm sure you actually will enjoy it. I have heard you guys are deadly fighters, a skilled gang. There's a reason law dislike you, as they dislike us, I suppose. So your words do carry weight with me. I'm not oblivious to the threat you can pose to me, much as I hope you're not oblivious to the threat my gang can pose to you. And it doesn't sound like you're interested in chess as much as you're interested in just a duel of gangs, say, because chess has strategy, moves, and counter moves, and it's the long game. That's more of a war than anything. The torture, the kidnapping, all the typical shit that tends to happen in those situations. That's chess. I think what you propose is a duel between two gangs. One fight to decide things.
Not necessarily. If we look at the bigger picture, if you
Yeah,
will,
they robbed Von Kleist of her pump, and they
and you
want
look at all of this
10,000
as a
for it.
game of chess, I suppose the first move was made the moment that gun was taken. A game of chess, it can mean what you want it to mean. It can mean movements on a battlefield. It can mean this meeting. It can mean politics. It can mean a lot of things. Now, my peoples, they are skilled, as we all are, to have survived this long.
I think they want the RP. That's why I got me. The thing is, I
I've heard
want
of
this so bad,
Deadset since I was
but they're just waking up now. You know what I
figure
mean?
brand new to the crossing, just after coming across the territory borders. While
I'm
we
worried
may
it's
live
gonna
on
be.
opposite sides of the crossing, Beth,
Yeah.
your folk battle with gangs and law
I want the RP though, guys. I want it.
just as long as we have. I suppose we have that in common. I do not wish to have a shootout just to have a shootout. I'd honestly prefer you to pay the cash. But I know that in this life carries honor, carries pride, carries perspective, how people view you. So, the option to earn the weapon back is right there. I will not bow down to anybody, to any gang. We have no reason to just simply hand that gun back, Beth,
Yeah,
and I
you
need
can
you to
DM.
understand that.
Oh, I understand that fully. Grover, I actually respect the way you speak. As you said, your bluntness. It's quite appreciated, actually. I do not enjoy the tedious word games and innuendos most speak in, so I appreciate it. And respect. Ugh, God. How long are you in here, Grover?
Let's see. What did he say yesterday? Over 13th, 14th, something like that.
Something like that, I believe, yeah. 14th, I think.
Well, as you said, there's, well, obviously we're all, we're in here. Not much rush in that regard. Not like I can get money either, even if I go that way, but let me, have your terms. I will,
I'll say this as well, with just one last term, I guess. My people, if you declared war on us right now, if you said, fuck it, we'll just battle it out, you will not be touched in this prison. You will not be touched if you are riding alone and my people see you. As I said, I have no interest in kidnapping folk. If you want to battle for it, we will battle for it. We will not kidnap for it. And that is just simply the principles we live by in this current moment. I don't want you to think you have to buy time to save your skin in here. These boys behind me will not touch you.
I love Grover! Oh my god. Okay.
It's as simple as that.
Damn! That's...
I have more honor than that.
You are a breath of fresh air, do you know that? It's actually quite
I don't
annoying.
feel it.
I know, I might lead Deadset, but, I know a choice can lead to lives lost and lives saved. So I typically talk with my people about things. So that is the only reason I will not make a decision now, but I appreciate the decorum and the straightforwardness as always.
Of course. I will speak to Eli when I get out. Actually, I can telegram him and let him know the terms have been set, I guess.
And for your, I guess I can be straightforward as well. Regardless of the decision made, I will tell you. Telegrams or in person, regardless. It will not be some pathetic little jump scare, haha, this is our decision bullshit that people tend to do. Like I said, I'm not into the kidnapping and the back and forth and the bullshit either. So, my decision will be very obvious and straightforward, as you've been today.
Very good. I guess that's something else we have in common.
Yep. Another one of yours, I'm assuming?
It is.
Also, did the law get all of you in one go? What the fuck?
Yeah, they earned that day. That's for sure. They earned their pay.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate the chat, Grover, I know we're having issues out there between law and, well, honestly, by this time, my people are well and truly asleep.
I hear you.
So, but I'm glad we got to finally talk.
Of course, of course. So, nice to lay it all out. I didn't wish to do it over telegrams. I found it a message better delivered in person.
I would have to agree. I do enjoy the face-to-face. A lot of things can be misunderstood or not clear in telegrams. Though I honestly doubt with your blendless you would have much struggle in that.
Well, I figure things can get awful confusing, especially when you're talking about the money we are talking about. I do not wish to get anything misconstrued.
Indeed.
Better
Well,
set it all out how it is.
I'd have to agree with you. Well, I'll reach out sooner rather than later, hopefully, but I'm in here till like the 13th, so.
Okay, all right. Well, we might be on the same boat getting out of here. You be well, Beth.
You as well. I'll see you guys around.
You safe.
Oh god, I'm so stressed. God, that was so fun. That was such a good scene. Oh my god, Grover's so badass. I was like, oh my god. I can Okay. I have such a hard time talking to other gangs like that. Like even with like, you know, Growler and stuff. Everyone's so good at just talking and being articulate and like knowing what to say, and I'm over here like yeah, I hope they enjoyed that. From behind the Beetlejuice, yeah. Oh my god. Ugh. That was a good scene. I like that. I hope he enjoyed it. Or they, because, you know, they were all there, but I do love Grover's character, guys. I love that. They kind of just showed up, and Von Kleist is... What the fuck was that noise? Ugh.
Alright.
Get your hands
Make
off.
way. Make way.
Oh, fuck.
Please, Jack, we're all so scared.
Clear the yard.
You've done enough. You've hurt us
Clear the
enough,
yard.
Jack.
It really took all these deputies to bring me in, huh?
Get your ass against the wall, Jack.
Oh,
You ain't
Jack
hurting any
Pickett's
more of
here.
us.
Great.
That's why Titus is in the hospital.
Titus is probably dead because of you, Jack.
Sorry, I guess I shouldn't have laughed at that, but that was quite enjoyable to hear.
Guilty of everything.
I'm terrified.
Guilty on all accounts.
Oh, it's but oh no!
We brought in
Killed
the Jack
Titus.
Pickett.
Took 6 of them. Can you believe that? 6 of them to bring me in.
Why do they all look half dead, Jack?
I put up one hell of a fight. That's why they backed a tiger into a corner.
The tiger.
I argue nothing. I'm guilty of it all. It was me. Yes.
Even the mass murder. He doesn't even feel remorse.
Rot in hell.
You motherfucker. Despicable. You make
I'll be
me
seeing
sick.
you all. I'll be seeing you all. And
We'll be
Titus.
in here forever. Titus is probably dead. You monster. Alright, let's go. Yeah, okay.
Hey, Lance. How's Snow?
Oh, Beth.
What's your name?
You seem quite happy, given your circumstances
I
here.
actually do.
I take joys in the smallest of things, Lance.
Is that right?
Like the fact
Like
that you're
hurting innocent folk?
innocent.
Yeah, I'd say
That's
so.
You're good.
Grabbing Lucina,
Hey, do you
who's
want
never
any
harmed a
of your
fly?
stripes?
Did
Yeah, I'd
she
say
get hurt?
innocent. You had her pretty tight, threatening to murder her in front of my eyes, Beth.
If anything, Lance, that should say something about you and your training techniques. Why would you let a cadet get so close to me?
A random person who we thought was hurt? Oh, God forbid the department care about folk, Beth.
You had your suspicions, Lance.
Yeah, we did.
Good thing it was me,
However,
not some other psycho. They probably would have just buried a knife in her throat there.
oh, then you and I both know if that happened, they would be laying flat on the ground next to her.
She's a
You know
small
that wouldn't
thing.
be
I'd keep
beneficial
her
for
up,
them.
using her as a human shield against your bullet.
Because we're doing our jobs.
I'm just kidding, Lance. Don't get your feathers all in a twist.
They're not in a twist, actually. They are quite well at the moment, seeing you here.
Well, something you could do, I suppose. But yes, ride the waves of your coworkers.
Right, right. Well, Beth, I hope you know that it wasn't me wearing a fake mask in a hidden outfit pretending to be someone else that day, now was it? I don't hide from folk.
I give you a fake name. I was in the process of washing that stupid dye out of my hair, which wasn't a disguise. I was wearing my regular clothing. It's just I'm all
Oh, and what
bandaged up.
was the
Hard
dye
to.
in your hair?
I
Feeling
just
different?
needed a change. Yeah.
Yeah, you needed a change when you were extremely wanted for second-degree murder.
I
I'm
dyed
sure.
my hair before that. I dyed my
Regardless,
hair
Beth,
before I was wanted, actually. Lance.
I don't hide who I am. I'm very open with who I am.
Well,
As are you, which is why you're here.
injuries tend to prevent something. Typically, I do not hide. I don't give fake names. It was, I think, the first time.
Yeah,
But
well, if you want to talk about triumphant victories and whatnot, that was a low moment for you, I'd say. More so than it was for me.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, Beth, I'm glad I could see you because I get to tell you to your face you'll be seeing me again when I'm bringing your friends in here very soon. You can count on that. The deals, the leniency, it's all done. It's over. The fist of the law is coming down, and it is coming down hard. And you will bear witness to that very soon.
Well, maybe I'll return to how I used to be. Bring a little bedlam back. And then you guys will miss Deadset.
And maybe then when you want a funeral and you want peace, we won't give it to you.
Oh, don't act like Law haven't interrupted funerals before. They're... Shit, I forgot your name.
My name's Maeve. But no, I'm
Maeve.
aware. But then see, the thing is, you're all very nice when you want something, and as soon as that goes away, as soon as we give that to you, even though many of the department disagrees on the decision, it's almost like you're two-faced.
I don't think anyone's anything other than that. When they want something, they're polite. When Law wants something from us, they're polite. The moment you guys have the numbers, you're who you are. I don't blame you for it. We're all seeking power in our own little ways.
Oh, that's where you're wrong. I mean, every deputy is different. I suppose maybe some seek power, some seek money, some seek justice. I don't get on some type of power trip. I don't get on a high horse. I like to stay myself 100% of the time. I will speak to you the way I speak to you, whether it's just me or whether there's 5 behind me, 9 behind me.
Well, you're gold then, Maeve. But let's face it. If I was in a gang and there was 1 or 2 members doing something that didn't suit with me, I wouldn't be walking with them. But here you are defending all of your coworkers, regardless if they have the same values as you, Maeve. Yes, you're probably one of the great ones, one of the good ones, but let's not pretend you're not holding your gun up in defense of all the bad ones, too.
Oh, that's not pretend. A gang and our job is the same thing, Beth.
It is very much the same thing.
I don't think it is.
You're right.
I think that's a very twisted viewpoint.
I think it says a lot when I have never been in a gang that's interrupted a funeral or
Yeah.
celebrated
I can safely say, Beth,
someone's death.
I haven't been the cause of somebody needing a funeral. That's the difference between you and me.
You know what's funny is most law probably have killed more than gangs have. But you guys have the good excuses, right?
Right, the excuses being stopping people from you, or like you, causing said murders in the first
Not
place.
always.
Responding to your crimes.
Not always. I've heard of lawmen killing people with their hands up. I've heard of law killing someone while cuffed. Lance. If someone dies at our hands, it's typically in a fight, just as much as it is for you guys too, but I've never cuffed someone and killed them.
No, you just kidnap and torture them.
Only when they make it personal.
Well, we have a job to do, so we'll be making our leave now.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy your stay, Beth.
Like I said, I'm sure I'll be seeing you soon. Tell Guard Mary we said hello, Beth.
Yes, Lance, and as long as you stay in the parameters of your law arresting my people, you should not be on any shitty end of any blade. You're doing a good job, Lance.
Take care, Beth.
Oh, I hate being mean to them, guys. Fuck. He's having trouble with the door. Ugh. Fuck. There we go. You know, it's awkward and it takes this long to leave. I don't know if you heard me, but... Oh, shit! Oh, is he in the Alvadados? Oh, no! Why would you say that? How did they rob? Von Kleist just rode around with her weapons and she got robbed. Keeping RP open. All the deputies are dying. Yeah. I think, like, I could tell with them that they all, like, obviously all know each other. That's Boston's ult, so. Okay, so Constance says, Beth, heard what happened to you today. I hope you're alright. Make sure the rest of Deadset are doing well until you're back out. Aw! Please take care of yourselves. Talk soon and reach out if you need. I'm doing okay. A little beat up. Stay safe. God bless. Hold on. Alright. Los Alvadados. Oh, sweet. Los Alvadados. Wait. I'm having a stroke. Someone assist me. Wait. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I got this. I got this. Yeah, I got it, Gummy. Should I talk to... I hope they understand what that means. Sorry. Oh my god, shut up. What are you doing? Today's been such a good day, guys. I'm in a good freaking mood. Okay, she doesn't even know, so we're gonna just... Okay. Constance. No. Oh my god, I'm getting tired though, because I'm like... Well, I was gonna say because I can't spell, but... Sorry, guys. I'm really bad at... Okay. Okay. Alright, so we'll end up having to chat with everyone. Because, God, I want this RP so bad. Especially after that talk. Like, I don't know how... It would be fun. It would be. But we got so much freaking story going on already. Ugh! Wait, so what if you're bad at spelling? Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, Aunt Dad. I appreciate it. Fuck. I know I was talking in circles there, but I get so stressed. I'm like, oh my god, I'm not good at doing the whole. Like, I wasn't trying to be intimidating because it like obviously that doesn't make sense with two gangs talking to each other. They're they're kind of just stating as is. They've been around the block so many goddamn times. They're like, look. So it wasn't about intimidating, but like it's just speaking in a way that doesn't make me sound like I have no idea what I'm talking about because I don't know how to. Oh god, but it was fun. It was fun. I don't know what I keep looking for. Damn, and everyone's up there. I feel so like last picked at the soccer game type of. Wait, hold on. All right. What time is it? What time? Uh, 6. Oh, that's too far away. All right. I think we should just slither off to bed. Cause it is 6. It's past 6. Yeah, I'm gonna slither off to bed. We're gonna send Alonzo a telegram. Oh, that was the cow making noise. I was like, something is literally right beside me. What should we say to Alonzo? Maybe we shouldn't, because he's gonna get mad when she just assumes. Yeah. I want Axel to, because he's been like kind of consistently being like this quiet threat in the background every time I've seen him insist like he's planning stuff. I love the slow burn though. And typically he keeps saying he's not going to do anything when she's injured, and she's always fucking injured when she sees him. And I'm like, what would you do if I wasn't? But at the same time, again, we have so much story going on. Like that's the thing. It's like, Colt and Beth. Fuck it, they're gonna be button heads, 100%. We got Gashade, we got Leo. I just realized we have a lot of story with Law, but we got Angel, we got fucking Alonzo, we got fucking, story coming on our butts. We got, Devin and that story, and then obviously the gang itself, and all the independent people within that, and then we got the Devil in the Morning, Lowell. And then we got, Mary's tied into fucking Gashade and all this stuff, and everything's happening. And I don't know. God, I need to finish writing this. Beth makes too many fucking friends with crazy people. I was like thinking about that actually. It's funny because Beth likes how Angel understands that need, that feeling of control and power in those moments where they're horrible people basically, and it makes her feel normal because she obviously knows that's the wrong feeling to have. Like, I don't think Angel realizes that. Angel's a perfect little psycho, but Beth feels guilty for feeling these things. It's like a, fucking swaying like a pendulum. Like, she'll not have a goddamn care in the world. She'll be the most violent person. Then afterwards, she thinks about it. She gets guilty, and then she's like, "Fuck." But we'll fuck, I don't know what to say to. Oh God. Hold on. Okay, next stuff. Oh yeah, and the next stuff is still ongoing too. Like, shall we pull at his little heartstrings? Let's try that. Do you think that would set him off? He's not blaming her at all, by the way. This is Beth's point of view. She's being all self-loathing, and she's like, I'd be mad at me, so he's definitely mad at me. I'd hate me, so he definitely hates me. Like, that's her. Do it. Little demon on the shoulder, sick. Demon on the shoulder. Here, let me think. You don't have to look at me. I get it. You don't have to make small talk with me or pretend shit. Just don't pretend I'm not here. Not after all this shit that put us here. Yes, I'm aware you don't belong here. You can yell at me for it if you want. Hell, punch me when you see me then. Just you don't have to forgive me. I'm not asking for that. I just do. I just don't think I can take being nothing to you. I think she's just gonna not even sign that. Yeah, I know, and she only has the one vial of fucking medicine that she's gonna take probably in the morning. So like tomorrow's technically, in her eyes, the last day she's gonna feel all right. This is where they're like, we changed our mind and attack her. Why did that sound like a fucking gun?
Alright, ready when you are.
Yeah, Wade Stag with 2 G's on Stag. And then it is, in fact, EN227.
Have a good night, you two.
So
Good
long,
night, Miss
Beth.
Beth.
Wade.
What's VJ? What? What's VJ mean? Wait, what? Oh, fuck, I'll go in there. Oh, God. I wish I could see the responses to when Alonzo gets Beth's telegrams. He's probably like, this fucking bitch! This is gonna be awkward if anyone else is sleeping here. Well, today was a fucking day, guys. Holy shit. I'll probably... I need to, like, draw. You know, Beth is over here like, fuck. I'm not paying anyone $10,000. See, the thing is, Beth is, like, prideful. Definitely. So, that plays in it, too. And she gets mad, but then she uses, like, she gets mad in the moment, but then she also uses logic. She's at war with herself all the time, this one. It's just how it be. Alright. So... Who's around? Who's around, guys, that we can... Yeah, I'll probably stream Beth. Thing. I don't think I'll be on her all day because I don't think I'll be on her all day because especially with her being injured, there's really not much she can do in Sisika other than talk to people. So it really depends, but maybe I'll get some Ruth in there. Who knows? Oh, real quick, hold on. I'm like so bad at like freaking so much. Come on. Shit. Okay. Alright, who's streaming? Clubby is streaming. We'll fucking raid Clubby, because I told him how to... I told him how to telegram him, and now we're in Sisika, so that's not really happening. Otherwise, she'd just be like, hey, I'm in Sisika. Hope you're doing good. Clubby... TV. Oh! ET. There we go. We're gonna raid him. Thank you guys for hanging out. Sorry about the issues today with the, jumping around. Like the stream ending and coming back. Thank you guys for the follows. Oh my god, the hype train. I'm so bad. I didn't notice. I get lost in RP so easily. But yeah. Thank you all for hanging out. I appreciate it as always, especially like chatting and doing all that you guys do, even just lurking in the background. It's all very much appreciated. So yeah, we'll come back obviously with Beth. As I said, if I ever do not stream, I record everything with Metal and upload it to YouTube. So I'm actually gonna make episode technically 109 public. That was like the day after Nacho's funeral, and some medical RP happened there to discuss her pancreas situation. So, yeah, if I don't stream, it'll all be posted there at least, but I should stream. So, anyways, one day I'll stop having the longest exit ever. So then take care. Good night.